do this. Let's do this. Good. We'll start with 3 breaths up. Thanks for coming. Up, inhale, and exhale, and take 2. And do 1 more, and 1. Good. And then draw the hands down, and we'll do extension and flexion, and extension and flexion, just waking up that body, doing so good. And then we're going to add a rotation. So it's like a football twist. Right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder, left shoulder. 1 more time. We're waking up the body so you can test the waters. How is everything? Now feet are straight ahead and just bend 1 knee and bend the other. I'm going to move my roller for a bit. Bend 1 knee and bend the other. Inhale and exhale. And 2 more. 1 more. Now both feet are going to turn out a little bit more. We're going to go down and up. And to continue warming up the body, pull the arms down, almost like you have a rein in your arm or you have a cable in your arm and you're pulling down. That looks terrific. Both heels are heavier than the toes. That way your glutes, your booty has more demand on it than the knees. Your knees track with the second toe, and take 3 and take 2. Now take 1. Now in this spot, we're going to go only halfway up, down and up 10 times. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. That's it. 4, 3, 2. Come up. And then we'll take 1 normal squat. So a 10 rep, it's 1 set. 10, and your heels are heavy. And 9. Very good. That's it. And 4, 5, 6, looking good. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now calf raises. We're going to go up and down. Now when you go up, your heels come off the ground. 3 and down. 4 and down. 5 and down. 6, 7, very good. 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Now we're going to meet to a down dog. So because it's Monday, it's plank day. Go up, exhale down. Your hands are on the floor. Your feet go back, and then walk out your dog. Bend 1 knee and bend the other. I'm going to move the camera so that we have a little bit closer view for the remainder of class. If you need to, you can. If you're doing fine, just stay there. All right, we're going to do down dog for a little bit longer. 4, 3, 2. Now both heels are going to push. It's going to feel like your hamstrings and your calf get a stretch. You can shake out your head to make sure that it's feeling loose. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to take a plank. So if you need to adjust and make it a modified plank, you can. I'm going to tuck in my shirt. We're going to put our elbows on the mat. Your feet are long and hold really strong. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to take a side plank. You can lift up. Oops, I got to double up that mat and hold. 10, 9, beautiful. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now go back to a forearm plank and go to the other side, side plank. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go back to a normal plank and hold for 10, 9, 8. You're doing it. 7. Good, Betty. Good head correction. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Rest your pelvis. I'm going to move towards you a little bit. Now, right now, the elbows can be down. The belly lifts away from the floor. If you want to add on, put your hands on the floor and come up. Shoulder blades are down the back. 10, 9, 8, 7. Beautiful. 6, 5. All right, now we're going to take a little challenge with these planks. We're going to play 21. Do the best you can. We're going to take 21 planks and we'll pause at each place. Do the best you can. If you need to modify your knees, you can. So 1 plank, this is 1. Now we turn sideways, we hold long enough. 2. We go, good Catherine, we go here to front plank. This is 3. We turn to the other side, we lift up our arm. 4. We come back to front plank. 5. We open up to side plank. 6. Come down to front plank. 7. Open up to side plank. 8. Come down to front plank. 9. Open up to side plank. 10. Come back down to front plank. 11. Open up. 12. Come back down. 13. Open back up. 14. Come back down to front plank. 15. Open back up. 16. Front plank. 17. Side plank. 18. Front plank. 19. Side plank. 20. Front plank. 21. And rest. Now, once you're here, your arms can be on the floor or your hands can push you up. Good. So you're in a swan or a cobra. You've got it. Good, Babs. Good. 5. 4. Good, Polly. 3. Good, Shereen. 2. And 1. Now rest your head for a moment. You're like a pillow. You have a pillow. Now lift up your right leg all by itself. Lower. Lift up your left leg all by itself. Left and right alternating, like you're pulling your leg out of your hip. Right and left. Right and left. Inhale and exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you can do that, or if you want to lift up both feet and tap your feet together in the air, that's great. But if you just need to do single legs, that's okay too. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to take a child pose. The one with our knees in the middle will be the first one. But if your knees don't like to bend, you can leave your booty in the air and do the puppy dog pose. So hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands and knees. We're going to take cat-cow. Now cat-cow is flexion and extension. Make sure your low back doesn't drop too much. If you'd like to add on, curl your toes, lift up your knees, and do cat-cow with your knees off the floor. And this is the beast. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good. 5, round your back. 4, yeah, push it up. There you go. And you may be going slower than I am. That's great. And 1. Now this time, your knees are wide and your belly goes right down the middle. This is making room for a diaphragmatic breath. Reach your hands out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. All right, we're going back to planks. So go back to your elbow being down. Pause here. And if you have any kind of foot issue going on, you can put your ankles on a roller and that'll take the weight off your feet. Now drop the right hip, go center, drop the left hip, go center, right hip drops, left hip drops. 10, this is called funky plank. 9, 8. Now the other way is just to hold still. Like Polly, you might want to just stay still. I like it. All right, 4, 3, obliques, 2, 1. Rest your pelvis. You're now in a Sphinx. Press up to your hands. If you'd like to add on, you don't have to. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Go center. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Go center, drop your chin to your chest. Lift up. And now this time we're going to lift up both our legs while our head is down. Lower your legs, lift up your back, and then let your hands assist you. Good. Now lower your torso, lift up your legs, lower your legs, and lift up your back, and then let your hands assist you. And lower. Now lift up your legs. Now lower your legs and lift up your back. Lower, lift up your legs, and lift up your back. Lift up your legs, and lift up your upper torso and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale and exhale, lower down, interlace your fingers at your lower back. Now lift up your arms. Now lift up your torso. If you'd like to lift up your legs, do. And hold here, 10. You're gonna breathe up and down, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. This is so good for posture, 4, 3, 2, relax. We're going to switch that hand position. So now the other hand's on the outside. Lift up your arms, lift up your back, lift up your legs, and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale. And exhale. All right, let's take a child pose or puppy dog pose. You can pull your toes under if you're looking for a foot stretch. If you need to avoid a foot stretch, just do a normal child pose. Press your back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. We're going to take it to a side plank. Now in the side plank, you can hold your left foot on your inner thigh or your calf. Now you can also just do normal side plank, which is probably what most of us are going to do. I just like to add options. Hold 10, 9, 8, good, 7, look how pretty, 6, 5, 4, 3, look at you guys, 2, lower your booty, switch it up. And hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale, rest. Really good. Now let's just stay here on that elbow. Prop yourself up. Now you're going to be pitched forward in your hips. Take your top leg and begin to bicycle. So bend your knee, stretch out, go behind, and then bend your knee. Take 5 each way. Well, there goes my backdrop. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and try to keep your torso stable. It's easy to go forward and back. Now reverse it. So pretend like you're bicycling backwards. 4, 3, good. 2, 1. Now that hip should be warming up. Tap the toes in front and behind your leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to relax on that arm. So the arm that was just holding us up, it's going to be down like a pillow. Take this top leg that was working out of the way. Now we'll start with the up and down. Tap the foot forward, tap the foot back. Tap, tap. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10. Now we're going to just point forward and back on these. 1, kick forward and back. 2, you can point and flex. Inhale and exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really good. Let's take it to the other side. Prop yourself up on the elbow. And your hip is going to be just hinged slightly. Bicycle for 5. Bend that front knee and stretch, stretch, stretch. It's almost like you're trying to make the bicycle a stretch. Good. Now that foot can go behind you if that's okay. 3 and 4. And Catherine, keep your bottom leg still and just leave it down. Yeah, if you try to bicycle both legs, it's going to be too hard on that hip bone. Yep. Inhale. Now take that top leg and tap toe front, tap toe back. Here's my Marty. We've known each other too long, Marty. You are so cute. You've got just enough tap to make it a little hip abductor. Now, this arm becomes a pillow, and I like to fold it, so now my biceps really the pillow. Your top leg is getting a passive stretch. Now we're going to start tap, 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 tap. Now this knee is long, the one that's working, and then scan. Is your chest or shoulder or face holding tension? Can you relax the muscles that aren't working? Kick forward, kick back. Inhale and exhale. Good. Keep going. And 6, 7. Now you can point. 8 and flex. 9. That was so good. Lie on your back. Take a moment. Now take your right ankle to left thigh. Hand goes through and just rock a little bit. Stay right here. My phone's going off. I'm going to make sure none of you are having trouble and trying to text me. Nobody's got a chat going there. Just make sure that none of you guys are having any trouble. Okay, no. Everybody, Rick, you're good? I'm making sure everybody's good. Okay. That's it. Some of you could, you might feel more relief with a pillow under your head with this stretch in particular. So Paula, you could just check if it feels good here, stay. But if you feel like it might be easier to get up on a pillow under your head, you can do that. Some people like that better. There you go, Karen. Inhale. Yeah, that pillow usually works better with your Karen if you're on that stretch. Now, other ankle to thigh. Reach your hands through. Now hug a little right and left. If you want to move, it'll help. Sometimes that helps relieve tension. It tells the body to relax. Good. It's okay if you feel like you need a pillow here as well. And 5, 4. Sometimes when you're moving like this, you can find some place that really feels good. Move your ankles here. They're free, so it's a really nice place to explore the mobility of the foot. Oh, that's so good. I like what I see. There you go. Terrific. Yep, open up the toes. That was a good one I hadn't said yet. Spread them, open them. Inhale. All right. Exhale. Let's let that little feet down. Now your heels and your toes are on the mat. You're going to curl up. If you had a pillow, you're getting rid of it now so that when you do this bridge, you have freedom underneath the neck. We always take a little extra percussion with the neck. So when you go up, you're going to your shoulder blades. You're not crushing any neck vertebra are safe. There's a little space underneath the neck actually where you could put a pencil or your fingers. Now when you do this up and down, you're feeling your hips are level. Now stay up and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lift the right leg up if you want to add on. Now some people might be staying here. Drop your ribs a little bit, Polly, so you're not, yeah, no, you may like it with just with 2 feet. Now with your pointed toe at the top, do pulses 10 times, point, push up. Polly, you might just like 2 feet. I'm going to let you figure out which one works better for your hip, but that's it. Now fold the toes back on that top leg and do 10 more pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, foot down. Lift up the other leg. You're going to point the toes of the lifted leg. Do 10 little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Pull the toes back and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That foot down. Inhale and exhale. Your hands to your feet. And this is going to feel so good. Happy baby. And it's just a great place to open up the toes, or the pinky toe, the big toe. It's just a great place. 5, 4, 3, 2. And we're going to put both legs up. Hands can frame the hips. Circle the legs like like there's a clock on the ceiling. Circle. 2. Circle. 3. Circle. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right, now one hand per knee. Stir each of the thighs in their respective hip socket. That should feel so good. Go the other way. Terrific. We'll let the right leg go up to the sky and the left leg stay down. We're going to do an individual leg circle here. Open the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now hug that leg as well. You're just going to do any kind of ankle, foot, toe movements that serve you here. All right, inhale. The other leg pours down. Now we're going to take that other leg down, lift up the other leg. All right, here we go. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel how your ribs are staying down. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're going to go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking good, guys. 6, energize that circle. 7, 8, 9, 10. You're going to hug that leg and move the foot and move the toes and spread out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Really good. Both feet down again. Curl up. Now bridge. We are going to change it up a little bit. So open the knees a little so you have a little bit of a wider V and go up and down. So it's a slight knee open bridge. Your feet are in the same place, but you're going to feel a little bit more outer glute and outer hamstring. Now this time, keep the feet the same. Don't move the feet, but touch the knees together like you've got a penny between your knees. Now go up and down. Now you're going to feel a little bit more inner hamstring and inner glute. So 5, 4, we're just making the angle, 3, 2. Now these are W's, so go up, open, drop. Lift up, narrow, drop. Up, open, drop. Lift up, narrow, drop. Lift up, open, drop. Lift up, narrow, drop. Up, open, drop. Up. Don't worry if you're getting it wrong. What this is getting the upper and outer, or the outer and inner hamstring fibers and glute fibers. And it's also neural programming, because we were talking about the reduction of neural decline, reducing that decline. And one way is to do movement with patterns. So narrow, up, open, down, lift, narrow, down, lift, open, down, lift, narrow, down. 2 more sets. Lift, open, down, lift, narrow, down. Now you're going to take your hands to your feet and just stretch out all those hamstring and glute muscles. Even if you have to move a little, rock a little. 5, 4, 3, 2, and a bicycle. Now, right now we're bicycling in the air. If you put your hands on your abs, you can feel that it's harder when your feet get further away from you. If you'd like, go up all the way, but if that's not an option, just go up to 30 degrees like a shoulder blade lift. Now, at first, bicycle your hands as well. Please listen to your body about where you need to go. If you want it harder, arms crossed and elbows glued to your side, chin tuck. If you have any neck issues at all, stay down or put a pillow underneath your head, or put a a band behind your head to support that neck. All right, 4 more. 4. Good. 3. Yep. And 2. And you might like a pillow next time, Polly. We might experiment. And then a full body stretch. Take a full body stretch. Now make any kind of shifting or movements you make. You need to make 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. And exhale, turn sideways. So right now I've got my arm underneath my ear, and we're going to lift up the hips. Up both. 1, 2. Now put your hand here and you'll feel that. 3, 4. You also feel your hip. 5, 6, 7. Now if you need to do bridge instead, do. Now that was 10. If you want to keep doing that, great. If you want to come up and do teaser, 5, you can. Please do bridge if you need a backup plan. 4, or do a hip stretch. Good. I like that backup plan. 3, breathing into the lower diaphragm. 2, 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Now let's switch it up. You're going to do 10 lifts. Up, up, up. Exhale, pull the belly in. Now, you can keep doing these, or you can go up and back down. Inhale and exhale. 2, 3, 4, and take 5. 5. Perfect. Feet down. Really good. That was great. Partial roll down. Inhale and exhale. Now, how partial is partial? Partial is as low as you can keep your feet down on the ground. So let's say I can leave my feet down and go all the way down. Terrific. If you can't, then you just go to where your feet think they're going to kick. Good, Fietta. And down. And up. Good. And down. And up. All right, 4 more. If you want it harder, frame your face the whole time. 3, 2, and on the 1, 20 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 19, full body stretch. Very good. All right, feet come up to an imaginary table in the air. If you need a neck support, please use it like a band behind your head or a pillow underneath your head. Well, we're going to take a set of 20 rotations. Pull the belly in, exhale the belly in. Now pull your toes back and lift up the shoulders high enough that your neck doesn't hurt you. That's usually the first correction. If you feel tension in your neck, you want to lift your shoulder blades higher. Look down the middle of your inner thighs. 4, 3, 2, rest. And pull the legs in and just kind of rock. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lift up both legs and act like you're a pair of scissors. See how this is a way you can do this without your neck hurting. This is your option if your neck has any sensitivity. Even a 1 out of 10, nice. Babs, you knew where I was going. So you can lift up and you can stay up if you want. I was just making sure the neck was safe, but you guys know what you're doing. Come on up, point your toes, flex your toes. Point your toes, flex your toes. And 4, good. Come up a little higher, Polly. 3. That way your neck doesn't hurt you. Yeah, 2. Good. And 1. Now your hands are going to go to the feet and let your head down and push your knees wide. That way you have a pectineus stretch. This is another one that's nice just to rock a little bit. Let your elbows push on your thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take another one here, double leg stretch, before we add on a whole different position. Now to modify, arms and legs up. You see I'm showing the modification first. That way your neck can't be an issue. If it is not an issue, you can come up and you can take a harder one, which is shoulder blades off the mat. Very good. Now you don't have to. You could stay down. That's why I showed the other one first. 5 more. 4 more. 3, lift up a little higher, Polly. 2 in your shoulders. Good. That's the hard part. Good. Babs, that looks good. Recover and hands to, this is going to be an inner thigh stretch, hands to the inner thighs. Now your hands are helping you keep your legs in a V. 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale and exhale. Now in this next one, we're going to do a hamstring stretch, or if you want to climb a tree, come up. So you could do a hamstring stretch. Two, 1. Now switch it up. 5, 4. Climb up that tree if you're doing that add-on. 3, you could just be doing a stretch. Good. 2, use your hands less if you want it harder. 1, if you want a bonus, both feet up, exhale, come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Full body stretch. We're going to turn over onto our belly. And if you're someone who doesn't like belly downs, you can also do this in a hands and knees position, opposite arm, opposite leg reach. If you're okay to lie down, pull the belly away from the sky. Most of us are going to take their arms like a Y or a field goal post. Lift your right arm and your left leg, and then your left arm and your right leg. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. Inhale. Now, your neck is soft, shoulder blades down the back. Inhale. Now you can make this harder. Just add a little, all the limbs off the floor. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, good. 6, you can lift your head a little bit, Polly, off the floor, just a little. Yeah, just a little. There you go. Shoulder blades down the back. This strengthens the neck muscles too on the back side. Now to rest, you could put your hands underneath your forehead and bend your knees and act like your legs are little windshield wipers. You feel how that lets the low back relax? Go further if you want. 4, less if you need. 2, good. And 1, now lower the legs. Let your hands be a pillow. Lift up your right leg by itself and then your left leg by itself. Now let's fine tune this. Belly pulls away from the floor. Your hip, you're pivoting off that hip bone of the lifted leg. Reach your leg back and up. So keep your leg long, keep your low back long. Inhale and exhale. Now to add on, if you want to add on, lift your torso and a leg. Lift your torso and a leg. Lift your torso and a leg. Now to add on, you can add the rotation. Left shoulder lifts, right leg. Left leg, right shoulder. Inhale. Inhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now head down, bend your knees and rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs go down. And then we're going to take a hand beside your side, lift up, palms face the floor, lift up your back, leave your toes down, and just inhale and lift higher. Inhale. Feet push into the floor, torso lifts. Good. Now, if your elbows tend to be those that type of hyperextend, soften them a little. Lift up. Your palms are facing the floor. 5, 4. Good. Upper back strengthening. 3. Hamstring glute helping. 2. And 1. All right. Some type of rest, either a child pose or a down dog. You do what you need to do. Rest, child pose or down dog. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to a forearm plank. In the forearm plank, we're going to put the toes back. You could be on your knees if you need to modify. Now, if you need to have a foot modification, get on a roller under your shins. Otherwise, push forward and back 10 times. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, breathing. 2, lift your ribs a little, Betty. And 1. Good. Rest on the side. It's not much of a rest. I shouldn't have used that word. All right, so we are going to add on possible hip abduction. Lift up. Now, once you're up, this is harder, but your top leg could lift, even if it's just an inch. 5 times. 4 times. 3 times. 2, 1. That's a lot harder, right? Now, elbows down. Now, you can do a side plank. Just hold the side plank if you don't want to add on. Go up 5 times, possibly with the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbow down. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rest the pelvis. Sphinx. Hold. 10, 9, 8. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lower down. You could either take your interlaced finger position or hold the feet. It's okay, either one. Just make sure you're truthful. Which one feels like it's better for you? Lift up. 10. Check your neck. Soften it out if you need to. Lower down. Now we're going to do it again. Push your feet into your hands. Lift up. Inhale. And exhale. Child pose or down dog, your choice. 5, 4, I know which one you do, Pam. 3, 2, you look good. Now right, left, like you're pedaling if you're there, or if you're in child pose, just kind of wiggle in there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, on the 1. Come back to a plank. I'm going to count to 30. At any time, if you need to go to your knees, if you need to rest, please do. This is just static. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You could be on your elbows. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Good. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Now, take a moment. We're going to do a 20-second count on this. If anytime you need to, come out. Get ready and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and make sure your head isn't drifting down here. Kind of have some energy in it so it's in line. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now going to the other side. Let's do a slow count. Elbow here, energize. Now your forearm is pressing strong. Your humerus is vertical. Good, keep going. 10 more. 9 more, 8, 7, 6, 5. Inhale, exhale, rest. All right, 1 bound angle. Now, let me give you an option. Bound angle, and Ellen, I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna do frog, because this is one, but if you wanna do frog, this is the backup plan. Frog, if you're a frog liker, you're a frog lover, right? So if you love frog, you absolutely love it. So this is the other one you could do, or you could do bound angle. Betty, you're fine, you look happy. Fayetta, you're fine, you look happy. I'm looking, and Fayetta, you look good. You can just stay there. Catherine, if you feel like you have an inner thigh stretch, great, but if you can, pull your whole body forward. Yep. So watch this. Right now you're here, which may feel good. And then you might try that. Yeah. Up, walk your hands. There you go. Now just see what feels better. Relaxing your inner thighs. Good, Cheryl. 10. 9. Very good. 8. Perfect. 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now take an inhale, and as you're exhaling, you can slowly come out. Take a little down dog, press your hands into the floor, walk it out. Now, left foot on the right heel will give you a stretch there. If you do not feel good with this upside down posture, you can also lie on the ground and put your leg in the air like a hamstring stretch. Okay, I'm looking. Yep, there you go, Karen. And then the other foot down and put that right foot on the left. Yep. You're fine to lie down and lift the leg up in the air as a backup plan. With a ring sometimes feels nice, or a band. Good. Feel how you can get one all by itself. Now both heels down and just let go of any tension in the neck. You might even find it's useful to shake it out. And then lower your knees. And we're going to take a type of push-up. Now this is the most innocuous one, where you're in a bent elbow figure 4. Oh, another one is standing up on the wall. Now, if you want it a little harder, take your knees out, bend the elbows. If you want it a lot harder, toes. So let's take 10 after you do a couple warm-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to put our feet in front of us. This is a shoulder stretch. Take your arm back and fingers away. Soften the elbow. Arm back, fingers away. Lift up your torso. Now, Polly, soften your elbows a little bit more. Bend them. Bend them. Yeah. So this one's, because it's behind us and we can't see, it's so easy to hyperextend the elbows. So just give them a little more bend than you think. Now the lift, the stretch can come from you're actually lifting up your upper back. Then your elbows aren't as risk. There you go. Rick, I like how you lifted your booty too. That was a Purvottanasana strengthener. And then when you're ready, you can just take the stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale. Now, nothing aggressive, but just forward fold over the leg, just a gentle shake it out hamstring. Make sure everything feels good. Now, if you'd like to do a reverse plank, you can do that. You could also make it a bent knee one for the reverse table. If your feet need something under them, you can also use a roller. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. There you go. Good. 4, 3, 2. Sit down. Go wide. Now it's okay to sit on something. Exhale forward. Neck soft. Good. Relax your neck. Very good. Very good. 10. All right, one arm to the inner right knee, left arm to the inner right knee. Good. Right arm up and over. Good. There you go. Try that. Five, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Exhale up. Now hand to the inner. Go up and over. All right, now wiggle into it. Do what you need. Take an inhale. And then exhale. Come back. Feet in front. One more, either reverse table, reverse plank, or a shoulder stretch. So the possibilities are reverse plank, reverse table, or just a shoulder stretch. Ready? 10, 9, good. 8, and check your neck. You're going to look down at your toes most likely. 5, 4, 3, lift up your hips even higher. 2, good. I saw that. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Very good. All right, take an inhale. Take 8 partial roll downs. Partial is relative term because your body may be different than your neighbor in the square next door. All right, so do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now again, we're going to take a 20-second descent. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spoiler alert, we're going to find one of those places that's really challenging and do some pulses. Right around the shoulder blades, do 10 pulses here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now take 5 more seconds to go down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Full body stretch. And we're going to take our left leg long and our right knee across. Take your left hand down that thigh and let your right arm go out. Look towards the right arm. Stretch it out. Now, while you're here, your right arm might give you a signal that it would like a little bit more mobility. If it does, roll and circle that arm and feel so good. Maybe 5 reps here, and you'll again go into a place of stretch. If you need any support, like it just doesn't feel comfortable, put a pillow underneath your knee, put a pillow underneath your arm. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, let's take it back to neutral, and let's take the right leg long and take the left knee over. Now this left arm could stretch out, or you might want to do some circles here. Find a place that that left arm needs to stay. And hold 5. Hold 4. Hold 3. Hold 2. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. You can hug your legs into your belly and just take a stretch. We'll take that right leg up in a hamstring stretch. And you'll probably like to use a ring or a towel or a Dynaband. Move it around, find some good angles. Very good. Good, very good. You might find a little movement helps you relax, maybe cross in the midline. If you have too much stretch in your calf, usually you can just point the toes softly or relax the foot so that the toes aren't getting pulled back, and that'll help. All right, let's take the other side, leg up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. This is where your pets start getting closer. 4, 3. If you need any other angles, please take them. If you feel content, you can take a Shavasana, resting your arms beside your hips, shoulders relaxed. You can take a moment. And you can just imagine you're at the beach and the temperature is perfect. And you're on a mat, so there's no sand grittiness. You can hear the ocean waves nearby. And it's overcast just enough to feel relaxed. There's no cancerous rays in this sun. You feel the palm trees moving around you, shaking gently in the wind. You can hear birds overhead and the calming rhythm of the ocean. And so your exhales are able to let go of any worries into the water, and they drift out to sea, drift out to the horizon. And your inhale is fresh new waves, fresh new air. And letting your exhales get rid of any worries or tension about the past or the future. Your inhales are the fresh new waves coming up. And we'll do that again. Inhaling fresh new breath, fresh new start. Clean slate. Exhale, letting worries, just physically putting them on the water and visually watching them drift out, hearing them go away, the wind pushing them far away from you. So you can take a moment to notice how it feels to be very present in a calm environment around you. No one expecting anything of you, no unfinished business, all is well. Notice how that feels for your nervous system to be in a totally healthy state. Your mind, your body, and your breath. Keep that long fluid breath as you start to come up towards a seated position. And take a moment to capture that sense of peace so that you can make a promise to come back to that sense of peace anytime you need it during your day. With much appreciation, thank you so much for attending class. Thank you guys so much. Very good. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Hope to see you tomorrow.